Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you are new here, remember to subscribe, like and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our trending updates and deep reaction stories from the Kenyan entertainment world. Today, we are diving into one of the most talked about and emotional stories online, the Robert Burale. From his early life education to his rise as a respected pastor and motivational speaker, his short-lived marriage to Rozinah Mwakideu, and now the shocking interview that has taken over social media. We will break down the full story from start to finish. So, sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Robert Burale's story begins in Kenya, where he was born and raised in a Christian family. He started his education at Musa Gitau Primary School before joining Bungoma High School, where he completed his secondary education. Those who knew him described young Burale as bold, confident, and outspoken. A natural leader with a strong personality. After high school, he pursued higher education abroad, earning a degree in business administration and marketing from De Montfort University in the United Kingdom. The international exposure shaped his confidence and leadership skills, preparing him for the man he would later become, a motivational figure and public speaker. Upon returning to Kenya, Robert Burale began building his career around image consultancy, leadership training, and motivational speaking. He founded Reality Bold Company and the Robert Burale School of Leadership, where he trains people on communication, image, purpose, and public representation. He later became a pastor, serving in various ministries and preaching about faith, relationships, and personal growth. Burale also gained recognition on TV and social media. His sharp dressing, eloquence, and charisma made him stand out as a modern-day motivational figure and influencer of faith. Many admired his confidence and the way he could blend Christianity with real-life issues. But while his public image was soaring, his private life was facing some serious struggles. In 2012, Robert Burale married Rozinah Mwakideu, the sister of popular radio presenter Alex Mwakideu. At first, the union looked perfect, a man of God and a beautiful woman from a respected family. Photos of the couple surfaced online and people believed they were the perfect match. However, behind the smiles, things were not as they seemed. According to Rozinah, her marriage to Burale lasted only 1 year and 2 days. She would later describe that short marriage as the darkest and most painful period of her life. Rozinah claimed that from the very beginning, they were red flags, things she ignored because she was in love and trusted that marriage would work. Her mother even warned her before the wedding, saying she saw darkness in Burale but went ahead anyway. In her recent tell-all interview, Rozinah revealed that during their relationship, Burale once asked her for 250,000 Kenya shillings, claiming he needed it for legal issues connected to his father's estate. That, she says, was her first major red flag. She also claimed that their marriage was sexless, even on their honeymoon. Sometimes that confused and hurt her deeply. Later, she alleged that she discovered disturbing content on his laptop, something that made her question the true nature of the man she had married. Rozinah says she tried to leave the marriage several times, even planning to move out secretly, but each time her plans were discovered. Eventually, she walked away for good, ending the marriage after just over an year. The two separated quietly and went on their way. Burale continued with his ministry and motivational speaking while Rozinah kept a law prophet until recently. In October 2025, Rozinah sat down for an interview with her brother Alex Mwakideu, titled "My Biggest Mistake Was Marrying Robert Burale," and that interview changed everything. She opened up publicly for the first time, describing Burale as manipulative and controlling. She said the marriage was filled with emotional pain and that she regretted ever getting married to him. Rozinah revealed personal and shocking details, from financial demands, emotional neglect, to alleged moral issues, even hinting that she found questionable materials on his laptop. She also mentioned that she believed God was protecting her by ending the marriage early. The interview immediately went viral. Clips flooded TikTok, X, which is Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Netizens were divided. Some praised her for her honesty and bravery, while others accused her of tarnishing a man of God's reputation. Robert Burale, on the other hand, was not silent. Days after the interview aired, he filed a lawsuit at the Milimani Law Courts, suing both Rozinah and her brother Alex Mwakideu for defamation. In the case, Burale demanded Kenya shillings 20 million in damages, arguing that the statement made were false, malicious, and damaging to his character and ministry. He asked court to order the immediate removal of the interview from all online platforms, for the two to issue a public apology. Burale stated that the interview portrayed him as a liar, manipulator, and homosexual, claims he strongly denied. Meanwhile, Alex Mwakideu defended himself, saying he did not set up Burale and that he didn't know the depth of what his sister would reveal. He even clarified that despite the interview, his friendship with Burale remained intact. Still, the internet was on fire, with thousands of Kenyans debating who was telling the truth. The scandal has dominated social media for weeks, sparking conversation about marriage, image, trust, and truth. Some Kenyans believe Rozinah was brave to speak her truth, while others feel that private family issues should be solved off camera, not online. Others say it's a lesson to everyone that no matter how perfect a person looks in public, what happens behind closed doors can be a completely different story. As for now, the case is still unfolding and the truth may only be fully known once the legal process takes its course.
Relationship talk. And it's a question I've always wanted to ask you. Wanasema unakuanga divorced. Actually, yes, you always... I'm gonna kuficha hapa. And how comes you are so well endowed kwa mambo ya relationship so well and you are very eager to talk about it?
Right. By God's grace, God gives us wisdom and knowledge.
Yes.
But also some of the greatest teachers are the ones who have failed before and risen up again. So your scars can actually give you the grace to teach people how to avoid scars or to heal them.
Wow.
I went into marriage. Nobody goes into marriage to walk away. I met somebody. We got married and suddenly it did not work.
Did you guys date for long?
Not for very long, but about 5 months.
5 months?
Yeah. My advice, people should be dating for 18 months.
At least?
Yeah.
18 months.
18 months.
1 year, 6 months.
Yeah, that's a good time.
Why?
You will never know somebody until you get married to them. In fact, even those who are married, you'll never ever know your wife or your husband 100%. But I just think it's a good time to just stretch yourself so that you kind of see how you handle each other in different seasons of life, the mountain and the valley season. You know, the annoying traits and the not so annoying traits. And then that can inform how you'll handle each other during marriage. So I did meet an amazing woman of God, but it just didn't work. And after 1 year, I am not single.
All right.
Yeah.
Uko na demu Mkenya?
Hata kusema kwa Kiswahili, mimi siko peke yangu.
Uko na demu? Sasa wale ambao walikuwa nafikiria Robert Burale is single na kadhalika, he is not single. Robert Burale is seeing someone.
Yes.
For how long now?
Hey, Alex, you're sharp. My God. I am not married, but I'm not single. Just keep your eyes open.
How long?
You know, sai kuna Facebook DCI, na YouTube DCI wanafanya hesabu zao. Just keep your eyes open.
So unamuoa lini?
Si unipatie chai hapa, coffee, hot coffee. Ama niende Panari.
Mugwanji, itisha chai. Unataka chai na gani? So umesema mwaka ni gani?
Alex Mwakideu, nakustaki. You know I know your whole family, yeah?
Okay, hutaki kusema ni mwaka gani utamuoa?
2,000 years later.
Ni mnauliza maswali. Mimi najiuliza, why did Robert actually want to marry me? That's the question that I have.
Okay.
Why did he want to marry me?
Mpaka leo haujui?
Sijajua.
Okay.
Sijui kabisa na sijaelewa.
All right. Baada ya harusi ilifanyika, hata nilisimamia hiyo harusi. So mpaka leo hii hujajua?
Mimi sijajua. Sijaelewa.
You feel like there was a reason?
Yes, but it was not because of love.
Really?
No.
Really?
Hapana. Because hakuna mwanamke anaweza kukataa mapenzi.
Okay.
Kutoka kwa mwanamke.
Really?
Haikuwa mapenzi. Haikuwa
Unasema kwamba alianza mapenzi na kasi sana.
Ya kusema, ya kuniambia, unanielewa? You know, like telling you all the things that you want to hear from a man about our life, how it's going to be in ministry, in life, in love, everything that you want to hear. Words
were there.
Words were there.
Hapa.
Yes.
Actions.
But actions. Whoa. There's too many things that you don't understand. And by the way, the minute nilikutana na Robert Burale, watu wakaanza kupata fununu niko naye. Nikaanza kupokea, sijui watu walipata wapi namba yangu. Texts zikaanza kuingia. Chungana, you seem like a nice person. Do you know this guy? Kwa Facebook, hatukuwa na TikTok, Instagram hizo. Watu wananiambia ambao si wajui. Unaona?
Okay.
I don't know these people. So I think I could be wrong, but I think Robert wanted to keep me in his sight so that nisijue mambo mengi. Me, that is what I think.
What do you mean by keeping you on his sight?
Macho yake kwangu kila wakati. Akitoka yeye yuaenda zake, yoniacha kwao. Sasa hiyo nini? Ama nikisema nataka kwenda mahali, anipeleke akae, nifanye hiyo shughuli nimalize, nitoke nirudi. Yani hakuwa anataka nimtoke kwa macho yake.
Okay.
And I remember one time I came to your place, by the way. Katika hiyo siku kama mimi nataka kwenda kwa alinileta, nikakaa mimi nilikuwa nataka hiyo siku nikae kwako nilale kwako.
Nakumbuka.
Alikaa na akalala pale. Do you remember that day?
Nakumbuka.
Remember that day.
Nakumbuka.
He stayed and slept there because me I insisted I'm going to stay here.
Nakumbuka.
He also slept there.
Nakumbuka.
So that in the morning tutoke tuende. Lakini kuniwacha na mtu yoyote alikuwa anaona ni kama hatari yale mahusiano yetu. Because
kwa nini lakini?
Sijui, lakini people were telling me things about
ama hiyo ndo njia yake ya kupenda. Maybe that's how
I don't know, but you know the things that people were telling me.
Do you think it's a mistake for a man to be with a girlfriend?
No, that's hiding something.
Oh, that's hiding something.
Yes, that's hiding something.
Sio kuwa overpossessive.
Overpossessive is also not a good thing. Because why are you overpossessing someone, a whole human being?
Okay.
A whole human being has a life.
So there's a danger there.
There's a big danger.
So when you're dating someone mwenye anakatalia sana, there's a danger.
Na anakuseparate na watu wako.
Okay.
Because that was also separating me from my friends, from my family, from life.
Okay.
It's a danger. Imagine. And that's why mimi nikisema kivyangu, the biggest mistake that I ever made in my life is marrying Robert Burale. I know why.
The biggest angoa.
My biggest mistake in life is marrying Robert Burale.
Really?
Na siko baya.
Really?
Yes. And the darkest period in my life was when I was with Robert Burale.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
And yes. And by the way, sisemi ati nini, like that was how it happened. I have grown, I have healed again. I must insist, I have moved on. And I thank God for that. Lakini mpaka wa leo nikiwa nimefika 50 years last month.
Yeah.
My biggest mistake in life was marrying Robert Burale. And that was the darkest period in my life.
50 years.
Yeah.
Your biggest mistake is that one.
Yes.
And you told yourself and even wrote
Yeah.
kwa kitabu chako, I will
Yeah.
not marry, I will not marry, 3 times.
Yes.
Kwa siku 3 tofauti.
Yes.
Na bado.
Yes.
Nini ilikuwa inakufanya useme okay, I will not marry? Maybe umeeleza sababu kadhaa, ulisema I will not marry. But hii sababu ilisema let me just get married. Hii ni sababu gani?
Hiyo ni convincing power.
Ya Robert Burale.
Hiyo acha tumpatie bana.
Hey!
Tumpatie hizo flowers. Hiyo ilikuwa
Mwana wefue.
convincing power ya Robert Burale. Me, that one I will not take any credit for that.
Convincing power ya one
Everything
man.
was telling me don't. Everything, everyone. Don't. Only one person said let us do it. And I listened to that one.
So you were walking down the aisle, lakini roho yako haikuwa pale.
Haikuwa pale.
What were you thinking as you were walking down the aisle?
Mungu nisaidie. I hope that everything will I'm hanging on to hope that all these things that people are saying and I'm thinking and I'm feeling is the false, that it will be good. Na mimi ndo najipatia false hope, matumaini ya uongo mimi ndo najipatia mwenyewe, ya kwamba haiwezi kuwa watu wote wanakuambia ni makosa. Roho Mtakatifu haiwezi kukuambia ufanye kitu ambacho ufai. Mungu, that is. So mimi naenda tu, I'm just taking the words of Robert Burale, even though he has proved himself to me many times that there's so much falsehood and deception around him, but I'm still choosing to trust him. I don't understand that even.
Rozinah, for the sake of someone who's watching,
Yeah.
so that it doesn't look like there's so much falsehood and deception. What do you mean? So much falsehood and deception around him. What do you mean? By the way, in the story 13 years ago.
Yeah.
So right now we cannot say so much, nimekuwa na Burale hapa. Yeah, so 13 years ago ulikuwa umeona falsehood mingi sana na deception. In what sense?
Even unaona sasa, even in ourselves, how we sasa nikipata hizo communications za watu wengine,
Yeah.
watu wakisema pia the same story that he used with me, he's using the same stories with a lot of other women. Hiyo ya pesa, hiyo ya kwamba nitakuoa, he's using the same story with a lot of other women, and people are sending me messages and people
Confirming that.
Yes, I know him. He also wanted to marry me. I know him. Spinning women, men are like, do you know him? You know all those things, and then himself say one thing, do another totally different thing. Himself being very like this.
Okay.
Unanielewa? Utajua tu mtu kama ni mkweli. It's not straightforward.
Okay.
And the reason why also sometimes you can't tell people something, and I'm saying this to someone, is because you can't put a finger to it. Yani huwezi kudescribe hiyo kitu inaendelea kwa maisha yako. You don't have words. Unanielewa?
Okay.
Because hata wewe mwenyewe uelewi ni nini ya kwamba utaambia mtu wewe shida yako, kama vile unaniuliza hiyo deception. It is the way he was behaving.
All right.
Words and actions and his life. I can't tell you this and this and this and this specifically. I can tell you when we got married, it got more clear.
Okay. Sasa ndani ya ndoa.
Ndani ya ndoa sasa.
All right.
Unaona?
All right. It got more clear.
It got more clear. And that is why I left once, twice and 3
Okay.
times.
Aha.
Unanielewa?
I want us to go straight into that. But before that, tumetoka pale kwa ndoa, unasema ulikuwa una walk, unasema tu Holy Spirit nisaidie, you are hanging into hope.
Yeah.
Unasema Mungu nisaidie, I hope it will work.
Yes.
Then after the wedding day,
Yeah.
there is a honeymoon.
There's a honeymoon, yes. And we went for a honeymoon. We actually, first of all, we were in Karen somewhere, I can't remember. And then we went for a honeymoon in South Africa. And here's an interesting thing.
Was it your first time in South Africa?
Yes, it was.
Wow.
And I thank God for the people who hosted us in Karaoke.
people
who hosted us there. It was a nice place. It was like a resort, nice place.
All right.
And they did, you know, the way they prepare honeymoon beds and everything.
Yeah.
But what happened?
Ile tawe limekunjwa hivi kama duck.
Kama duck na maua.
Na maua yamejaa pale. Okay, karibu South Africa. Okay, si karibu manake si. Welcome to South Africa.
Yes. Sasa celibacy bado iliendelea.
Ati?
Unaona hiyo celibacy tulikuwa. It went on. And sasa mimi bado pale nafikiria pengine okay.
Ngoja sikilia.
Ngoja kwanza.
Sikilia. Ida mpaka dakika hii. Celibacy iliendelea South Africa.
Yes.
Mulika South Africa kwa muda gani?
Unajua wewe ni kakangu. Tulikaa kwa I think it was maybe I don't know if it was 10 days or something like that.
Honeymoon.
Yes. Unajua? Kakangu na wewe ni mdogo wangu.
Kweli?
So,
sasa mimi si mdogo, mimi ni mtu mzima.
Sawa, lakini bado.
Wewe uko umeachilia celibacy ama uko hujaiachilia?
Sasa si unajua sisi ni wanandoa jamani. Kwa hiyo sasa jamani.
So wewe umeolewa, celibacy imeend.
Lakini sisi ni wanandoa sasa.
Nyinyi ni bwana na bibi. Nakumbuka nikiwa kanisani mchungaji akisema I now pronounce you husband and wife. Ilisha honeymoon?
Honeymoon of course ilisha. Hatuwezi kutoka honeymoon bila tu.
Bila?
Wewe wachana kuuliza maswali ya dada yako bwana.
Bwana Burale lazima arudi kwa issue.
Mimi ndio dada.
Burale must come back to the issue. No.
No, but you can't make this
I had an issue here with him when we were doing this show the other day. And he's a brother of mine.
Yeah.
Na mimi nampenda sina ubana. I had an issue with him. Akiniambia miaka 13 hadi namuuliza Burale. Miaka yote nikasumbuka sana. Hii show imekuwa na watu wanashangaza. Yaani amekuja hapa na hadithi hizi. So, kwa nini hukumuuliza?
You know, I don't
I'm sorry, I know you're my sister and I respect you and I love you. I respect you and I love you and you're my sister.
Sasa
lakini mimi siwezi kubali.
Sasa unajua, hata nikwambie, sijui nisemeje. Unajua hata nikwambie.
Alikuwa anapanga nini?
Sijui pia kanisa pia inatusaidia ama sijui kama inatusaidia kama wanandoa. Kwanza wadada katika wanandoa. Okay, mimi sikuwa na feel nafaa kuuliza.
It's true.
You know, you're like,
because you're the woman.
Yes. You know, you understand. So it's like I don't know what is going on. And it was very Anyway. What because I don't want to focus on that part so much. So, celibacy, wajua tu celibacy iendelea.
Najua hiyo.
Tukarudi nyumbani.
I hope haikuendelea mpaka mwisho. Mpaka ulipotoka nilipokuja kuchukua.
Lakini Alex jamani.
No, tutaendelea na story lakini I hope.
Lakini Alex
haikuendelea mpaka nilipokuja kuchukua pale.
Wewe wacha let's move on. Let's move on to another.
Nitauliza hiyo swali mbele.
Anyway. So clarity, wacha nikwambie ile clarity nilipata.
Yes wangu.
Clarity nilipata ni number 1, hapo kwa wedding yetu kulikuwa na wanawake kama siku wakapi ambao wote walikuwa wanafikiria wataolewa.
On that day?
On the wedding
day?
Yes. I can't tell you the details of how I came to find out, but he had this laptop.
Okay.
And I managed to get password yani. All DCI. Unajua tena mke mchanga.
Yeah.
Unaona mambo sio lakini I will never advise.
Waswahili wanasema ukitafuta utapata.
Na mimi acha nikwambie kama we ni dada mdogo ama hata kama ni mkubwa na uko DCI size, achana na hiyo kazi.
Ya DCI.
Achana nayo.
Kama ujisikii toka tu ama usijipatie kazi ya DCI.
Usijipatie kazi ya DCI. Haitabadilisha huyo mtu, haitabadilisha hali yote.
All right.
You focus on yourself.
Okay.
If you can manage, stay.
Okay.
Not work.
All right.
So kwa hiyo nikaona kulikuwa manake kuna exchange ya emails mingi sana.
Okay.
Ya wanawake na nini, hadi kuna picha za watu wanaziita squeezing, whatever.
Nudes.
Lakini sikuona za wacha tuachane na hiyo part, sitaki. Wacha tuachane na hiyo part, nakuomba.
Unaharibu. Unaharibu.
Nakuomba tafadhali. Lakini kuna video niliona pale ndo ikanipatia very red alert sasa. Yeah, I don't know how they are called in Swahili, but people try to call them corn because you're not supposed to say the word, so they call them corn.
What is that?
So you replace the word P with C, Alex. Corn.
Okay. Mimi unajua sijali, mimi huwa nasonga.
Nitakufundisha mambo yote kwa hii dunia.
Kwani YouTube ina kuaga na hizo ninio? Naweza tu kuweka hii show iwe tu 18. Wafula. Unaweka tu ile 18. Alafu
so ni ya jinsia.
Ulikuwa na hizo video?
Na jinsia moja. Kuna moja ndio na jinsia moja. Na jinsia ya kiume. Unaona? So hiyo nayo singeweza kunyamaza. Unanielewa? Hiyo singeweza kunyamaza. Na si kwa ubaya. Again, I'm saying this is 12-13 years ago. Okay. Anything could have happened. Mimi sijui. Okay. Lakini hata kama nilikuwa ni mke mchanga, hilo lilinishtua. Okay. So nikaanza kuuliza, kakuwa tena bado ni vita tu. Kwani mimi sijui ni ya nani, nani kwa email yake unajua. So mimi sijui ni ya nani, sasa unajui vipi? Unaona? Alafu ukiangalia zile hiyo DCI inaendelea, ukienda kwa history pale, unakuta hizo what is websites called in Swahili?
Hizo websites tuseme websites.
Yaani jinsia ni moja. Yenye unaona pale
hizo corn websites.
Sio corn websites, lakini kuna website ambayo iko na hizo photos tu za hiyo jinsia. Sijui kama ni mimi nasema ile video moja ndio ilikuwa ni campaign.
Alright.
Lakini hizo
sababu ile video ilikuwa na shughuli kabisa, full shughuli.
My friend, for the first time in my life even me I saw that I had never seen anywhere. Na hadi sasa sijaiona tena because nitaenda kutafuta hiyo kuona wapi kwa nini.
Full shughuli.
Yes.
Ya wanaume wawili.
Yes. So mimi kuelewa kwangu nikasema okay, hata hii tukiongea tukileta vita, lakini nikasema pengine okay, I don't know, maybe it's just it has landed there for I don't know why. I don't know. But I was like okay, so then if it's not you, then get rid of it. Itoe usi nini. Haikuwa itolewa by the way. Ujue hivyo.
Ulikuja ukaiona tena bado?
Mimi nilikuwa na passwords nakwambia. Na nilikuwa naiona tu bado pale.
Okay.
Hiyo ni moja. Anyway,
ukauliza ikawa issue.
Ikawa tu ni issue kama kila kitu. One thing that what I can say is that in our marriage there was no issue that was ever resolved. No, not even one. Ilikuwa ukileta issue ni vita inabaki. Ilisema hivi, hakuna resolution.
Okay. So it's important for people to resolve.
Yeah, it's important.
To the very end.
Yes.
Talk about
it, exhaust it.
Exhaust it.
Kila
mtu awe satisfied, imeisha.
Lakini si vita, ukiuliza kitu ni vita tu. Wewe ni mbaya, wewe una wazimu, wewe sijui ni nini.
Usiache vitu hanging.
Alafu unafanya ule mwenye anakuuliza ni kwamba yeye ndo akona issue. You understand?
Okay. So you never resolved anything.
Nothing.
It's important to always resolve.
Yeah.
So that's one thing. Another thing?
Yeah, that was one thing. We didn't resolve anything. The other thing was that now kuona hizo vitu kwa email yake.
Yes.
Another thing was there were so many things. The other thing was all these women. Now, then there was this thing with cops calling me.
Cops calling you?
Yeah, because people owing him money, ameambia watu hivi na story mingi.
Okay.
You know that story?
No, I remember there was a time. There was that period of time when kulikuwa na hizo stories za watu hata katika mtandao, hata katika Facebook sana. I remember that story.
Yeah. So mimi I was caught in the
middle of all that.
Yes. So
police
wananipigia mimi, sasa wananitishia me, I don't even know, I have no idea. You understand?
Okay.
And people also. And one time nilikuwa kanisani, mapolisi wanakuja wananiambia watanishika kama yeye yuko. And
kanisani?
Yes. Mimi natoka kwa
wanakuja kanisani.
Yes, because they know that is where he fellowships.
Okay.
But sasa yeye akijua ameandamwa sana, hata kuja na mimi, atasema ameitwa mahali kuhudumu. Kumbe hata nitamkuta yako tu kwa nyumbani. Na ataniacha mimi niende huko. Watu wanikujie mimi. Unaelewa? So alikuwa anani expose tu. And one time polisi wasema tutakubeba wewe alafu atakukujia. Tukikushika wewe si tunajua yeye atakuja. Nikamwambia by that time nilikuwa nimeshajua huyu. Nikamwambia hata kuja jamani. Hata nikujia. Hata nikujia. Msinishike. Hata nikujia jamani.
Really?
Yes. Wakaniacha. Because wanafikiria ati mimi nitakuwa kama ile collateral sijui inaitwanga manini.
Yeah.
He won't come for me.
Okay.
And hizo vitu zilikuwa nyumbani wa polisi, huku wa polisi. And he's taking money na hii pesa sijui hata inaenda wapi.
Kwa nyumba ionekane?
Nyumba hatulipi. Tunaenda kufukuzwa.
Really?
Yes. It's not like there's anything big. I don't understand. That was another thing. Where is that money going? Because there's something I don't know about you. Unanielewa? Si ati kwamba nataka ile pesa.
Yes.
Lakini where is that money going? Do you have another life? Do you have another venture that I don't know about? You can't take 250, 50, 70 for people. Na mimi sielewi pesa iko wapi.
Okay.
Na naishi na wewe. That was another thing.
All right.
That was, I'm scared. I don't know what's going on.
So the first time you were living because of that or because of what? The first time ulijaribu kutoka?
The first time nilijaribu kutoka ni hiyo video yenye niliona.
Okay. Akakustop.
Nilitoka nikaenda nyumbani Mombasa. Nilienda for a few days.
All right.
Sasa hizo unajua watu tena, because I'm not telling people what exactly is going on, because nataka kumfichia, nataka kujifichia. And by that it's been 12 years I've never told people these things.
Yeah.
Hata wewe, hata nani sijaambia mtu.
It's true by the way. It's true.
Nasema tu sasa kwa sababu
miaka imepita
tena mnauliza maswali.
Yeah.
Na yeye anasema na simlaumu vile atakavyosema ni sawa, lakini nilivyoona hizo video I was very alarmed. Nikaenda alafu nikaongea na pastor wetu maskini, alikuwa nampenda sana, naambia mwanangu na simuelezi kila kitu. So people are just like pray, go and pray. People change, and it's because yes, people do change.
Yeah.
And people do become better.
Yeah.
So I would go and my then nilikuwa naomba kama magoti yangu ili bleed, my friend, kama si yako hata upige magoti ya ngoke ngozi
haitafanyika.
Kwa sababu number 1 usha disobey Mungu, utaomba mpaka wapi?
Maana Mungu anasema nilikwambia
wewe waombea nini na mimi sikukwambia uende pale. Moto utakuchoma mpaka siku ile utaondoka. Mungu atakuacha tu akuhifadhi kidogo. Lakini umekataa kusikiza.
Yeah.
My friend, disobedience.
Yes.
You will pay the price. Don't disobey.
Next ya kujaribu kutoka?
One of these other ladies sasa naitwa mtamuita Christine.
Okay.
Na yeye nilikuja kujua baadaye ya kwamba yeye ndo alilipia hata ile honeymoon yetu. I came to know baadaye. This woman was married for almost 20 years.
Ni mzito ana shilingi.
Ana shilingi mbaya.
Alilipia honeymoon.
Na ameolewa.
So alikuwa na support as a couple.
Mimi alikuwa na support Burale. Because Burale ameambia huyu, by the way, from those emails, na yeye si peke yake ameambia this is not a marriage, it is fake. We're just doing it for the show. Imagine I saw that.
Kwa email?
Yes.
Yeye akisema?
Na huyo mwanamke akimwambia, I know it is not it's not a real marriage, but now sasa anasema it is fake, lakini sasa nikambe Rozinah ameanza kunipenda ukweli. So it is becoming difficult. We have to wait for us to get married. I have to handle her. Unajua ile
have to wait for who to get married?
That other lady.
Get married to who?
Robert Burale.
Si yuko married yule for 20 years umeniambia.
Atamwacha ule mume wake.
Wanataka kuoana.
Kabisa.
Huyu yuko katika ndoa ya 20 years anataka kuolewa huko.
Na huyu. Na yeye naye huko asikizi lolote, asikizi yoyote. Amesikiza la mtu mmoja tu.
So huyu aliowa sponsor honeymoon in South Africa ni mtu ambaye anataka kuolewa.
Kabisa. Na Robert Burale.
Huyu Christian.
Yes. exchange yao ya emails niko nayo kabisa, naiangalia sasa.
Robert anamwambia hii ni fake to marriage.
Hii ni fake marriage, si unajua hata wewe. You know, we're just doing this for the show. People expect me at this point because being a pastor, the image, blah 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 blah. There's nothing between us. Lakini nikambe sasa Rozinah ameanza kunipenda ukweli. Unajua mimi nasoma hizo vitu. Wewe imagine you are married to someone.
Unasoma hizo email?
Hey. My friend, moto nilipitia. I cannot wish even for.
You the second time you left?
Yes.
Na ukarudi?
Imagine. Imagine.
Okay.
Imagine.
And is it true that it was just a fake marriage because it lasted 1 year and a few days?
You
anyway,
know, I've asked myself the same question, and na umekumbuka nikisema hapa sijui Robert alinioa kwa nini. That is also why would you say a marriage is fake? It must have been fake for him. It must have been. It must have been
maybe
something he needed to do for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Mimi sikujua, mimi ndo nilikuwa blind.
Yeah.
Mimi ndo honestly speaking, mimi ndo nilikuwa blind.
Because he said here that he wasn't he didn't play his part as a husband properly.
Yeah.
You know, that's what he said. Hakucheza hiyo part yake vizuri kama husband. To good people nini. But kumbe kaime kabisa akasema it is a fake
marriage. So
katoka na ukarudi.
Mimi sasa nikatoka na bado nikamsikiza tena na nikarudi tena. So kurudi tena nikaona akasema it is nothing with her darara, lakini communication yao bado inaendelea. Unajua mimi sijamwambia niko na password yake. Na huyu mwanamke walikuwa siku moja nikamtumia email nikamwambia, jamani, ndoa yangu ni changa sana. Wewe umeolewa karibu miaka 20. Niwache nipe nafasi jamani, na mimi nijaribu. Niondoke njiani jamani, mnipishe. Kwa nini tena unifanyie hivi wewe mwanamke mwenzangu?
20 years wewe uko ndani.
Bwana.
Mimi ndo naanza. Wacha kuimariki.
Nisaidie hata unipatie wasia, uniambie hivi. Hawa wachani. Kumbe nikija kuangalia sasa, bwanake yule mama ameongea na Robert Burale akimwambia wachana na mke wangu. Kumbe yule bwana pia ashajua. Lakini
the husband is reaching out to Robert, you're reaching out to the wife.
Imagine.
Wow.
Yeah. But these two both of them
head over heels.
But again, honestly speaking, I cannot say, he says mkono wangu nikasema, I think Robert Burale cheated on me physically, honestly speaking.
Physically.
I think even
walisema but there was no infidelity.
Your physical cheating, honestly, I cannot say, because again,
tusiachane nayo. Singependa sana tuachane nayo. Maana tukiachana nayo tutaitwa tena kwa hii podcast na nyingine na nyingine.
Yaani nasema hivyo kwa sababu gani? As a woman, and you know me, I have a son. So set kwamba ati kwamba mimi nikiolewa pia mimi ndio nilikuwaje. But there's, you know, in a marriage there's how you think. Especially because you've been, all of you, both of you, waiting to get married. So there's a way you know if this man is going to cheat or not, because hakuna as in interest as but I didn't get pengine mimi ndio. You understand? Because there's no interest in that
sector.
Yes. Whatsoever.
No
interest. Unanielewa? So that's why I can also confidently say Robert nilimwacha.
Okay.
And then for clarification pia, manake watu wengi hawajui, mimi na Robert hatukupata mtoto. Kwangu naona ni baraka. For clarification purposes.
All right.
We were blessed not to have any child in that 1 year and 2 days. Okay. And just for clarification, hatuwezi kurudiana.
Okay.
Lakini si
hauwezi kumrudilia ama hamwezi kurudiana?
Mimi siwezi kumrudilia.
Huwezi kumrudilia. Umesema ni 1 year and 2 days.
I think so.
Yeah, alisema ni 1 year and a few days.
I mean 1 year and a few days, sijui ni ngapi lakini.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So first of all, hawakupata mtoto pamoja. That's number 1. Number 2, Rozinah unasema wewe ndio ulimwacha.
Wewe ndio nilimwacha.
Mbona ulimwacha dadangu?
Alafu nilimwacha na tena unaona siku nikitoka kwa nyumba.
Yes.
Ulinikujia wewe. Nilikupigia simu nikiwa nalia. That was my third attempt kujaribu kutoka kwa hiyo ndoa.
Okay.
Ilikuwa mara yangu ya 3.
Haya, clarification guys. Mimi ndo nilimwendea. A long time ago, 12 years ago, or 13 years ago, mimi ndo Rozinah alinipigia simu. Dadangu akinipigia simu, mimi naenda bwana mbio.
Tena asante.
Na nikaenda nikamchukua dadangu na tukatoka. Ilikuwa ni attempt ya 3.
Ilikuwa ni attempt ya 3.
So hiyo ya mwisho tusichaje attempt, ulikuwa umetoka, ulitoka na ulitoka.
Ilikuwa nimetoka.
So you had 2 attempts za kutoka.
Yeah.
Ulijaribu kutoka mara 2. In a period of 1 year, Rozinah, ya kuoana na mtu 1 year, 12 months. Ulijaribu mara 2 kutoka. Na mara ya 3 ndo ukatoka. So in 1 year, you basically, you've been just trying to live. You look like you've been just trying to live in a period of 1 year.
No. In a period of 1 year, I've been trying so hard for this marriage to work.
Okay.
But also in that period of 1 year, these 2 times that I tried to go and came back, it was really like, I cannot. I'm losing myself. I could die trying to make this marriage work.
Okay.
I could die trying to make this marriage work.
Okay.
And the 3rd time I went, it was okay. I have.
Yes, wow. But going back to what you said, I lived a life of clubbing, going to strip clubs.
Pastor Burale, huyu tunaona hapo. Huyu anakaa same sanctified full of the Holy Ghost and fire. What? Why? I don't. I wonder.
Ni hao, them Chinese, Wagwan in Jamaica. Maybe that's why at some point I was buying fake things to I don't know. I mean, I'm happy because God saved me and got me from there. But to be honest, this may sound controversial. I am glad I was there because now I understand the mercy and the grace of God.
Amen.
I'm not one of my pastors from age 1. Apart. Oh no.
What is the story? You love the strip clubs.
And they loved me. You know, strippers love tall people.
Theory behind it?
Because when they dance, they have a lot to look at. The work of a stripper is to bedevil you, to capture you in the spirit. Now, a stripper comes and dances and sits on your lap. If you are short, she will sit on your head. So the game they play, it's a very spiritual thing. The game they play is they come and sit on your laps and they dance and they never take their eyes off you. And then you leave the strip club saying, I will never come back here again. But when you go to bed, that is the thing that remains in your mind. And you're like, oh my goodness, I need to get back there tomorrow. Understand what I'm saying? Strip club is not a business that you say when you put in money, it comes out. You get profits and it multiplies. A stripper's place, or it's like a bar. It's a bottomless pit. It takes, or like a grave. It takes and never gets satisfied.
So how do you get there? How do you get addicted to a strip club, sir?
It was a lack of identity. A lack of identity. What am I talking about? It's not because I was at a spirit of lust and immorality. No, it was a lack of identity. So that when you go into the strip clubs, the woman for a few coins will make you feel like you're the king of Zamunda. Will make you feel like you're the macaroni and the cheese because they're dancing and giving you all the attention that you need. You understand what I'm saying? And then you leave home on a Wednesday night, and the next time you're going is on a Friday. So on Thursday, there's nobody making you feel like that. So you need to look for money to go back there on Friday for another woman to make you feel the same.
So you go back there again. Over and over and over.
Even people who are addicted to pornography, it is a lack of identity.
Did you ever struggle with pornography as a man? Or as a boy?
Of course.
Yeah. You don't look like you don't look like somebody who'd ever struggle. You look too strong.
And that's a problem with us pastors. We want to show our young people that we are all perfect people. No, you know, the only way somebody's wound will heal is when you show them your scar. Hello people, Mr. Burale here. If you know me, you know I like giving counsel, I like giving what I would call by God's grace nuggets of wisdom, or wisdom for everyday living. And you know what you got to understand is that some people wake up every day to think of how to bring you down. Some people go to sleep with a knife with your name on it. But I want to encourage somebody today, go to sleep full of purpose. Wake up full of determination. Because if you do not be a person, if you're not a person of purpose, you will always be silenced by them that do not want you to achieve purpose. So today I want to encourage you as you go to bed. I don't know if you're going to bed right now. Go to bed full of purpose and wake up full of determination to show up, to show forth, to succeed and get into upward levels of greatness. Well, I hope I've encouraged you. Again, Mr. Burale.
What's up, everybody? Ogadi Top is in the building. Happy New Week to everybody. Burale's story. We've seen what has been happening, and people are saying a lot of different things, and people have a lot of different reactions to it. And now I want to look at it this way. There's a couple of lessons that we pick up from this story because I would identify more with it because I've been in similar situations that your image is put in the public domain in a different light. And no matter what you do, a certain narrative has already been driven. Okay. And sometimes some things that we put on the public domain are things that we can get to sort off the public. But now when you bring it to the public, now it becomes public interest story. And then now the court of public opinion comes in and everybody now has a conclusion about a certain person. Like, for example, that story, there are people who are on Burale's side, there are people who are on Rozinah's side. However, this is what I've learned from my similar situations that have come on the public domain. Number one, it shall come to pass. Yeah, so it shall come to pass. Time will heal anything. Whatever scandal it is, how big it is, time just comes and somehow it'll just, Yeah, so time is what is needed for both parties. So it shall come to pass. That is one. Number two, the public does not care about the truth. The public cares about who's saying the story and who they like in the story. So if they like the person saying the story, then it's true. If they don't like the person saying the story, it is a lie. If they like the person the story is being said about, it is a lie. If they don't like the person the story is being said about, it is true. The public does not care. Them, they're ready, and the public thrives in downfall. That is their celebration. Like when they see negative news, it spreads like wildfire and everybody is like, yo, how could he? How could she? How? They never sit down and say, wait a minute, is this factually proven? I mean, it's hearsay. Uyu amesema, boom, boom, everybody buys in it. So the public does not really care about the truth. Another thing that I've learned is that silence is golden. Because if Burale was to speak now, a lot of things will happen. Okay, but I know he's a big guy. He's been in situations. He knows better. If he is to speak now, things will shift, And if he comes probably with his truth or his side of the story, they'll say the way he's insensitive, he does not care about whatever, like either way you're doomed. Doomed if you do, doomed if you don't. So silence is golden. Keep quiet. And like many men will do, they always keep quiet and they get called names and given whatever identities and everything, and public takes it like that, and yeah, you die inside you like a man, you see. So silence is golden. Sometimes it doesn't serve the purpose, but most of the time it spares the other party, and that's the sacrifice that we men have to make sometimes. Okay, so that part I've also learned the hard way. Another thing that I've learned is story ya watu wawili wenye wamejifunika blanketi moja, ukiingilia inakuwa ni noma. The two of them know the truth. Okay, they know the truth, they know what's a lie. Now everybody has their own agenda and objective, whatever it is, you see. So that part as well, story ya watu wawili, so ni ngumu sana. Mimi siwezi sema Burale ako right, siwezi sema Rozinah ako right, nani ako wrong. No. Not my part to say. Is their story. They know the truth about it. Another thing, your wife's family is not your friend. It's easy. Now this is for every other married person, because now your brothers, your wife's brothers are coming to your house. They're calling you Muhuasi, ama shenje, ama shemeji, ama whatever. Unawalipia school fees, unafanya nini, you're providing for your wife and their family. Do your parents like you? No. Your wife's family is not your friend. When shit hits the fan, they'll throw you under the bus. Wanakuangalianga tu vitu zinafanyika, wanakwambia tumewacha nini. No. Your blood is thicker than water. That's not your blood. Your blood is your kids. Your wife's family is not your blood. Okay? And they're not your friends. Okay? It's your wife's family. Just put it there. They're your in-laws. Boom. Respect it at that. You know a buddy. Forget about that one. And finally, you're gonna come out stronger. This is for any other person that's going through any other situation. Because once you've hit rock bottom, there's nowhere else to go. Like once the story is out there, there's nothing else that can be done, you know. The only thing that can be done now, they can keep saying the same thing over and over and over and over. Yani msiasha unleash ma magazine zake zote. So you have the power now, because now the power is with you. Am I gonna also unleash my magazines? Am I gonna... So the wanasemanga strength is knowing the amount of damage you can cause and then choose to keep quiet and walk away. So eventually it heals, you come out stronger, you know better. And like I always say, most of our pasts are very bad. Even you watching this, there's a lot of things we did in our past, whether you're in high school, you're in campus, you're in your first job, second job, whatever it is. We have a few wrong decisions we made along the way, and that is what defines our present. We are defined with our past. You're like, let me do better. And we strive to do so. The only people who are to blame are the people who don't try to be better currently based on their past. They're just like, that's my past, but still, I'm still rocking, you know. So if you're trying to do better, you're trying to be better, yep, good stuff. Let's see how it's gonna go. You're gonna come out stronger eventually, and then let the Lord's will be done. That is what I would say. Eventually, what is supposed to happen, happens. And everything happens for a reason. There's a reason why this happened. There's a reason why Mwakideu had Burale for the interview. Then Mwakideu called the sister. And there's a reason why the story has gone that direction. There's always a reason of everything. Nothing in this world happens by chance. There's even a reason why I'm doing this video. There's a way just God knew. He's like, he was gonna do this video, and this video is gonna elicit such reactions in the comment section that people are gonna be disrespectful to me, that people are gonna be disrespectful to Burale or to Rozinah or to Mwakideu. It serves the purpose, trust me. It's a universal lining. Have a beautiful day. I hope I've spoken about something. Yeah.
Akiangaiwa watu wanaitwa Robert Burale, Robert Arakeri. Si watatuua na madem. Unakumbuka Robert Burale akisema, I go to stripper club and they love me. Oh yeah, they sit on my lap and something start moving. Guy Burale. Hao watu wanaitwa Robert watatuonyesha mambo. But anyway, Burale, unatoa audacity wapi ya kusuu your ex-wife? Unajua ex-wife yako akona information kubwa sana. Unajua alifungua hivi laptop, akona mijurusi. Akaona watu wananyaduana mijurusi. Simtu, imagine. Sasa akona information nyingi sana na hata hakudisclose vitu zingine. Sasa imagine ukimsuu, akuje hapa disclose kila kitu aseme. Sasa bila hata kuogopa. Alafu kai 20 million. Kai na Burale. Hata Burale unarufaisha. 20 million.
Robert Burale is not a changed man. However much you try to say, oh, my spiritual father has owned up to his past mistake, he has repented, we have forgiven him, we have moved on, it's a lie. That's a devil lie. Because this is not a changed man. Because if he was a changed man, he'll be married in a stable family as a family man. Don't tell me you are a pastor. You come to social media and tell us, I am single, but does not mean I'm not seeing someone. Come on, what are you trying to tell us? Wachungaji sahi wana sugarcoat usherati. Mnafanya usherati while sugarcoating it. That I'm not single, but I'm not... I'm single, yes, but does not mean I'm not seeing anyone. A whole mere pastor, the man of God, when nyinyi mnasema it's your role model. He is your role model. Robert Burale is not a changed man. He is not. Robert Burale is hiding in religion. I am not one to point to men of God, because the Bible clearly says, touch not the anointed, and I will not touch the anointed. But I want to say something that should be taken very seriously. There is repentance, and then there is pretense. This society need to know something about that. You need to differentiate, to know the difference between someone who has repented and someone who has pretended or purported to repent. Okay? There are people who own mistakes and apologize, but those are not the mistakes they have made. I told you in the morning, you have stolen meat from a cooking pot. Then you break the cooking pot. You go and apologize for breaking the cooking pot. But you have already stolen the meat. You do not apologize for stealing the meat. This is the case of your pastor. This is the case of your man of God. Most of you, kuna time nilisema, make sure the altar you are giving, make sure the altar you are subscribing to is the right altar. Stop tapping into people's blessing. Stop tapping into people's success. You don't know their secret place. You people don't know people's secret place. People know how to do PR. Public relations. There are people who have mastered the art of appearing good, doing good, false pretense. And those are the most of the people, of the men we have in our generation. Be very careful. I don't know why you people are so mad for Rozinah Burale or Rozinah Mwakideu coming out after all these many years. He has left this man of God run the show for all this while. And she honestly kept quiet. But she was like, baby, enough is enough. Rozinah came out. She spoke her side of the story, that all of us wanted her side of the story. Why are we fighting a woman who has spoken her side of the story? We needed her side of the story to conclude this matter. We need both sides of the story to become a judge of the story. Now she has brought the light to the side of her story. And all of us, all of a sudden, we are not supporting this woman. Why? Why, women? Why, fellow women? Has she busted your bubble? Robert Burale has been an ideal man for you for the longest. But now someone out of nowhere has busted your bubble. I'm so sad and I'm so happy for her, because trust me, 99% of women right now are stuck in marriages where they're their provider. They're stuck in marriages where they know and they know and they know deep down that you're not the love of your life, of your husband, or you're not the... But you're stuck there because you're wondering, what will society say? Rozinah had the courage that 99% of the women in this country don't have. At least we should respect her for only that. If you will not respect her for anything else, let's respect her for the courage of walking out in a broken relationship, in a broken marriage, in a relationship full of red flags. At least let's applaud Rozinah Mwakideu for choosing herself over and over again. You have no idea what it means to be narcissistic, a toxic relationship. You people have zero idea. The least you can be is proud of that woman.
So wanawake wamekasirika sababu pasta wao wanayemwamini na wanayempenda handsome boy amekuwa exposed. Wankasirika ile kabisa. Kwa nini ukusema hiyo miaka yote? Sijui amechange. He's now a pastor. It's been 16 years. Wanaume nao wankasirika kisa na sababu ya nini? Mwanamume mwenzao. hawezi taka kukubali kwamba alifanya makosa. Mwanamke ndio yoambiwa ni bitter ex, haja move on. Sasa mimi niko kwa nyinyi ambao mwasema nyinyi ambao mwajifanya watakatifu, mwamjua Mungu, mwokovu mwenzenu. Mimi pia ni mwokovu. Mwasema amechange, it's been 16 years. Change sini actions jamani. Mbona hajawatafuta wale watu wote aliowakon pesa hizo siku zote akawaregeshia pesa zao kama amechange? Tuanzeni na hapo. Alafu kama amechange kweli, yeye ni mtumishi wa Mungu, mbona sasa ameenda kusu? Yeye ni mtumishi wa Mungu, amechange kabisa, na hizi ni vitu kweli alizifanya as a changed man. Mbona asikue na ile remorse, ajue okay, ni kweli nilifanya hizi vitu, ako na right ya kuongelea hili jambo? Ameenda kusu hii podcast, amemsu huyo Alex Mwakideu, the changed man. The changed man has gone to court for things he did, lakini anasema ni defamation of character, imeaffect kazi yake sahi. Hafikiria yale mambo alifanya watu, yajifikiria yeye mwenyewe. Na nyinyi mko hapo mnasema he's a changed man. Haya ni sawa, endeleeni kusema he's a changed man.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a full life story of Robert Burale, from his early beginnings, his journey through education and ministry, his marriage and painful separation, to the viral scandal that's now got everyone talking. It's a story of fame, faith, love, pain, and lessons, reminding us that no one's life is ever as perfect as it looks on social media. What's your take on this? Do you think Rozinah was right to speak out publicly after all these years, or should such matters stay private between families? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more real-life stories and celebrity reactions every week. Until next time, stay informed, stay kind, and keep it here for more stories that move the nation. Bye.